It's going, y'all. It's going. She's taking her time. Oh, let's see. There we go. It's going, y'all. It went. Oh, that's actually really good, you guys. That's actually a good view right there. I think it's a good view. Good morning, y'all. Y'all come on in, hang out. We're going to make a pumpkin centerpiece because in the spirit of the fall season, that just, y'all, fall is upon us. It's here. It's here. He's not going nowhere. He's not going nowhere. Y'all, every time I think of, like a different season, I always think of the scene in, what is it? It's in that old, like clay, art movie. What is it? The Year Without a Santa Claus? I think it's The Year Without a Santa Claus, where they have to make the deal with, winter and summer. So, y'all, look how pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. I might just stick that whole bush in there. Yo, I got this at Joann's. Like, look how pretty that is. Look at that. That's a really pretty bush. And I've just fluffed it out, you guys. It's all, I did not take any of it off of here. So, really, really pretty bush, y'all. Okay, so we're going to start with a pumpkin. You can get pumpkins just about anywhere. You can get them at the dollar store. You can get them at your craft stores. You can get them at some of your big box stores. Yo, I even saw some yesterday at the hardware store at Lowe's. Lowe's hardware store. So, you know what? Let me try to lift this up just a little bit. Hold on, you guys. This is a new angle for me. So, it's just because overhead you don't get the same effect when you're doing a little centerpiece. So that might be better. I think that's a little bit better, right? Okay, so you can get your pumpkins just about anywhere. I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit. This one did come from Hobby Lobby. It is, they are on sale usually during the fall season. So this is the one I chose. I love this color and I love this shape, you guys. I wanted something really nice. You can also double stack pumpkins, do some other things with pumpkins. You can put them in wreaths, garlands. I actually saw a video last night on TikTok and he put like the little C hooks, the little cup hooks on it, and then he was able to hook it into like a garland. I was like, genius, why didn't I think of that? So we're gonna get started. My hot glue gun is already warm. I'm gonna remove the stem, you guys. I'm going to remove the stem, and all you have to do, y'all, is you just twist it. That's exactly what I usually do. I just twist it, and because this is foam, we don't have to put foam in it. So I don't have to put any foam in it. You guys accidentally twisted it off. But there we go. So now we've got the pumpkin already ready to go. I also saw another like creator. You guys, what she did was she actually bought one of those like charger plates. And she chose the flat side of it, and she E6000, that charger plate, and she had a really cute little cake stand. I was like, oh, that's genius too. Like, what the heck? Like, why didn't I think of that? Right? But this is what we have so far. This is the one bush that I did buy at Joann's, the Joann's craft store. So I'm just gonna stick that in the middle. Like, why even try and overdo it? Like, look how pretty that is. So I am going to just trim it up, though. I'm going to trim that up because I want it to go in a little bit deeper into there. But y'all, pumpkin centerpieces are so pretty. A lot of people love to decorate for the fall, but they don't want to do like a lot. They don't want to go like over the top fall, right? So they want something simple, quick, easy, and this is probably going to be the easiest way to decorate for the fall with just a pumpkin centerpiece, right? But look how pretty that is already. Look at that. I'm loving that. I'm going to spread out some of those stems. So, we have one that's got some height to it, so we want that. Right? And kind of just going all the way around. Yeah, that's one bush. That was one stem. Literally one stem, you guys. That's it. One bush, stem, whatever you want to call it. You can add another one for a little bit more fuller look, but I'm going to opt out of that. You guys, I'm in the middle of like, so if you see like so I have foam board kind of covering up. Like I've got homecoming stuff all around this work area, and I'm like, I still need to make it a little bit nicer. Okay, so the pumpkin is on sale. So was this greenery. I think I paid like $3 for that bush, you guys. Like, look how pretty that is. And you could very easily just leave it like that. But we're not going to in typical Coach Jordan fashion. We are going to add some ribbon, you guys. We're going to add some ribbon. So, I kind of want this bow to be in the center. I want my loops coming out and then some tails. Okay? So we're going to start making our bow. And I just chose traditional fall color ribbons. This burlap. And that loop was about 5 inches. So 10 inches, so it's a 5-inch loop. Okay. Bringing in the fancy panty ribbon that we all love so much. Someone asked what glue gun is that? It's a Sure Bonder. I've had that glue gun for a while. Okay, so there we go. And then we're going to add in our 2.5-inch ribbon, again, of the fancy panty ribbon. Well, it's really not called fancy panty. It's like lace, scalloped edge or something like that. But Tammy called it the fancy panty ribbon. So I'm making my loops. So here we go. I'm going to get a zip tie. And I'm going to cinch that completely shut. Okay. So there we go. We've got our really pretty bow already. Give me a wire. So I do like to use this thick gauge wire. I don't know what the thickness is on this, but it is, you can see it's actually really pretty. That's a really thick gauged wire. Some of y'all will end up using nubs if you want to, whatever. But I'm going to use the wire. Okay. So just wrapping that around. Why is it that every time I get on, excuse me, alive, you guys, I always have to sneeze. I don't know what it is. It's like, I feel like it's like a mark of honor if I sneeze. So putting that right directly in the middle of it. I'm going to just move that stem around. And yes, I did smash my bow. But, like that lady says, that's the power of pine saw, baby. That's the power of wired ribbon. You can come back and fluff it out. Okay. So here we go. Just fluffing that bow out, kind of maneuvering some of my ribbon tails, my loops. Because like I said, I wanted that right in the middle. But I needed to add my greenery first. But look how pretty that looks already. Now we're going to start dovetailing my ribbons. So it's right smack dab in the middle where the stem would be. Now we're not going to add the stem back in. This which is going to go in the trash. Because I actually broke it. So I accidentally, like, had I not done that, I could have saved it for another project. But we're not hoarders around here. So someone asked about the lace ribbon. I want to tell you, Deco at one point had an assortment pack, and it was like, I think like less than $80. I would definitely recommend getting you an assortment pack, which is going to have 12 rolls if it's the 1.5 inch, and then I think there's either 6, and there actually might be a 12 roll 2.5 inch as well. And the reason why I'm saying you should get the assortment is because it's going to bring more value to you, because it's going to have your red, it's going to have your green, it's going to have your blue, your I think there's a white, there's also like a tan color that's available in that assortment pack. So keep your eyes out and just, think about it when you see it, because I do know that we had it at one point Deco, but I have no idea if we have had any since then, because it's been a few months since we've had it. Okay, so I'm going to add in some sunflowers now. I love sunflowers for fall. I love sunflowers for summer. I love sunflowers for spring. I just love sunflowers, period. And these are some of my favorites from Deco. This one is, oh, yep. Hello. This one is the 12391. Okay, 12391. And notice I did cut it kind of like at a knife edge, like a little slant. So it's going to be a little bit easier for me to navigate into my foam, because it is a foam pumpkin. You guys be careful when you're buying your pumpkins, because some of them are plastic and they're hollow. You'll have to add foam to that, but just be careful when you're buying those. Definitely look for your foam pumpkins. Your foam pumpkins are going to be your best friend. Okay? So, kind of cutting that at a slant. I did see that Deco did get some new wire cutters, and I'm going to have to order me a pair. Because they're kind of like the traditional ones that we normally have, like the little normal cutters, but then they like kind of curved that the tip of it, so you can get into little tight places, and I did like that. Okay. So just adding that in. I'm keeping the leaves, you guys. Notice how I'm keeping the leaves. It's going to fill it up a little bit more. That also helps hide some of your mechanics, you know, like your wire, your foam, whatever it might be. But that I am keeping the leaves. It also helps break up some of the orange and orange and orange because there's a lot of orange in this, right? But now the third one's going to come right in here. Right here. So I do keep the leaves on these on a majority of the time, you guys. Okay, so just trimming that up. I think it's a really cute little centerpiece, you guys. You can also make them in all different sizes, because I know pumpkins come in all different sizes. Yesterday I had to deliver a homecoming mom, and so I stopped at one of my favorite stores that's in my area, and I got a little inspired. I was like, ooh, I like this. Not a little lottle. It's a lottle, you know. But look, so y'all, look how pretty that is. Just adding in those sunflowers, and that's what I love about these right here, is it has the two sunflowers, so one's a little bit lower, one's a little bit taller, and they're not all the same level either. There's a little bit of difference in the height, so just keep that in mind. You can also keep them shorter, you can maneuver them whichever way you want. You can kind of curve them to do something different, just like that. Well, look how pretty that is already. We've already got the sunflowers, we've got our greenery, we've got our bow, and just like the last thing we're gonna do, you guys, because this is fairly easy. All we did was we got the foam pumpkin, we took out the stem, we were able to put this greenery in, make a bow, add 3 sunflowers or whatever flowers you like. You can add marigolds or honestly, you guys, really, you could do whatever you wanted to. When I worked at the grocery store and I did with fresh flowers, I used to put lots and lots of different colors into these. Lots of purples, burgundies, the fall oranges, yellows, greens. So the possibilities are kind of endless. But now I'm going to come in with this Smilax. I have always liked the Smilax, and I know we have it in a bunch of different colors, but this one's perfect. The reason why this one's perfect is because this has a lot of my colors. So it's got my green, it's got some of the oranges in it in different shades, and a little bit of brown. Okay, so this I am going to curve just a little bit. And actually, let me find my taller piece, because this bush I know has a tall piece. So this bush has 3 short pieces. 3 short. If you guys can see the height difference. So this is the tallest piece. This is the one that was in the middle. You've got 3 mediums and then 3 smalls. Okay, so we're gonna use the. I think I'm gonna just not use this one, you guys. I'm gonna use a 3 medium and 3 smalls. Okay. So, coming in between my sunflowers, that's where I'm gonna put my medium stems. I might still be able to bring that tall stem in, but we'll see once I fill this up. Oh, did y'all hear my voice crack? And yes, I am gluing this, you guys. I'm not using a lot of glue, but that's the great thing about these foam pumpkins. It's already foam, so you don't have to put the gaps and cracks. You don't have to do anything like that, right? It's already ready for you. I smash my bow a little bit, it's okay. Okay, so now coming in between my greeneries, a little bit right under the sunflower, is going to be the small piece. Okay, I'm going to stick that small little piece under. If I can get it, there we go. Nope, I did not get it. There we go. And notice how I gave it a little bit of a curve so you can get your stems. That's what I love about buying a lot. When we go shopping, you guys, that's one of the important things. Like we look at one of the main things, of course, is if it's something that we wouldn't buy, are you gonna buy? Secondly, how many pieces can you get out of it? Like this, you can actually cut into smaller pieces. You can cut this into 2 pieces. So you can get a lot for your design, whether it's a centerpiece, a wreath, whatever it might be. And then we look to see like how much coverage you get off of it. Like if you're gonna get like a single stem, like even though these are single stems, these still really pack a really great punch. So that's why we love these sunflowers. But when it comes to like a bush, we try to look like, okay, how many cuts can you get off it? Can you cut even more cuts? Because y'all know Megan loves to cut those up into smaller bite-sized pieces, right? So that's one of the most important things that we do when we go to market and we're shopping for the supplies that you guys buy. One of the other things I try to do too is I try to think of, can they use it for other seasons? Even though this greenery is orange and green for fall, y'all, orange and green are really popular for Easter with carrots. So you can do an Easter design with some of this greenery. Right? So that means you've already got another holiday. If you don't use it for fall, you can use it for Easter. Okay. We're going to add this last stem, you guys. There's no sense in holding it, right? There's no sense in keeping it. There's no sense in being a hoarder. So we're going to put this right smack dab in the middle. And give it a little bit of height right there. So we did put our ribbon in. Kind of going to fluff that back out. So I did smush a little bit. My ribbon tails are coming out to the sides. And then we have our sunflowers. Now I do kind of wish I had, I'll tell you, I do wish I had like a little scarecrow, like one of those scarecrows on a stick type things from like a discount store, but this is what we have, y'all. Look at that. Y'all, when I'm pricing stuff, my prices are very different than y'all's prices. My prices, because I get some stuff at deeper discounts, so your rule of thumb should either be ×2 or ×3 if you're selling it. Okay, I can't give you, I can't say like, oh, you can charge $50 for this, or oh, you can charge $125, because each person's demographic is different. But yeah, look how cute this is, you guys. I love this. Look at that. That's so cute. All it is a foam pumpkin. I did get this one at Hobby Lobby. This particular one did come from Hobby Lobby. 1 bush of the smilax, 1 little bush of this fern, and I love that fern, you guys. You can also do this for Halloween. Don't think that you just have to do it for fall. You can also do it for Halloween. You can choose the pumpkin as well, the same pumpkin, but then choose like black and like purple and orange and all the fun like glittery stems if you want. And you can do the same thing for Halloween. So we did one pumpkin. This one did come from Hobby Lobby. We did 3 sunflower sprays, 1 bush of this fern, 1 bush of the smilax, and then 3 ribbons, you guys. But look how cute that is. You could do like a little trio of like a little, like if you put them in your dining room table, you can do like different ones. You can choose some smaller pumpkins and you can put just a little bit of greenery, a little, like maybe a little bit of a bow and little pieces from some of your stems on there, and boom, done. But y'all, that's all I have for y'all. Less than 30 minutes. Y'all, less than 30 minutes. Really, really cute. I really do like this. I definitely kind of wish like I had a scarecrow though, because I would have sat him in there, but it's okay. Okay, so y'all, that's all I have for y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see y'all next time, and y'all have a good